Hey there, Morgan here from the CheekyHomemaker.com, where we cook, clean, stay on budget, and journey through motherhood together. Today we're talking about how to look better in 3 minutes or less and why you should bother. So, first of all, make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video because I'm going to be sharing my favorite messy bun technique, and it is a 30-second messy bun. Takes no effort. You do not need to brush your hair. It really, in my opinion, is the perfect messy bun. Also, if you do like this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Share this with your friends. I'm new here to YouTube, so all of your support really does make a difference. It helps me out and supports me so I can continue to make content for you guys. So most of us have our go-to hair and makeup routine that we do when we're leaving the house. If you want to know mine, comment below and let me know. I'm happy to share it with you, but this video today is not that. So some days when I get up in the morning and I start sipping that first cup of coffee, I find myself involved in a project. Halfway through the day, I need to go out somewhere to grab something. I look down and I'm a mess, and I cannot leave the house that way. Of course, there's other days where maybe the kids just are not in the greatest of moods and you're really struggling to have any time to focus on yourself. This is for days like those. So I want to mention that, of course, everybody is beautiful just the way they are. I'm not saying you're not. And everybody has their threshold for where they look in the mirror and feel good about themselves. I personally, if I have not done anything with myself and my hair is still in the 80s scrunchie that I slept with it in, and I haven't put a bra on and washed my face, brushed my teeth that day, when I glance in the mirror, it makes me feel a little bit less spring in my step than maybe I already had because I was accomplishing some tasks that day. And maybe you're one of those people that sleeps in adorable pajamas that can double as workout clothes, and perhaps you have flawless skin and really agreeable hair and you wake up looking extremely cute. If that's you, good for you. This video is not for you. But I'll be honest, I need a little help in the morning. I definitely look like I just woke up and just rolled out of bed unless I take a little bit of time. Now the next thing is why. Why should you bother if it's just you and the kids around the house all day? Well, first, so that when you look in the mirror, you do feel a little bit extra spring in your step. You're not knocked down a notch, feeling like you're being super productive, and then you look in the mirror and think, oh my, who is that looking back at me? Another reason would be so that if you do need to run an errand or go out, or if somebody unexpectedly knocks at your door, which I have had to pretend to not be home before, so that you look pulled together and presentable enough that you're willing to face people and willing to face the world. And then the final reason I have for you is to keep that little spark alive in your relationship. So no matter how amazing and loyal your husband or boyfriend or significant other may be, they're still human. And you have to remember that even though you were just home that day, if they're out in the workforce, they are seeing people how they present themselves when they go out for the day, not how they present themselves when they're staying home. So there will be, no matter how cute you get when you're going out, if they spend their days seeing people in their going out look and they come home and you're in your bumming around the house look, it might take a little bit of that spark out of your evening that night. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I just think that men are very visual from what research has shown, and it can be something that can just kind of help you stay on your game as a woman. So without any further ado, these are the steps I take to look better in 3 minutes. And these are things you can do no matter how rough your day is going. You can do them with a whiny child clinging to your leg. It really doesn't take much effort or much time or even much planning. So the first thing is take a second to brush your teeth and wash your face. You will feel cleaner and you will smell better, and after you've washed your face, be sure to moisturize, because even with no makeup on, moisturized skin looks healthier and better than dry skin.
One thing I forgot to say, you guys, is make sure you use sunblock also. So I just put moisturizer on. Time for my sunblock.
The next step is to throw some clothes on. So if you slept in real jammies that have a cute little jammy print all over them, it will be very obvious that you haven't gotten dressed that day. So you'll want to swap those out for something most likely comfortable. I am all about black leggings and yoga pants. Yes, it's stereotypical, but it is a real thing, people. So I go with it. If you don't currently own any clothes that are as comfortable as your jammies but don't look like jammies, I highly suggest you invest in some. They will get a ton of use and you'll be happy you have them. For makeup, I think just the bare minimum of mascara and eyebrows is really all you need to do. Make sure you do bother to curl your lashes if you have straight eyelashes like I do. And quick coat of mascara and quick brows. Now, I use powder most of the time for my brows. I feel like I have a little more control. I like how it looks better. But I have a pencil for days when I want to quickly get my eyebrows on. And then if you're feeling fancy that day, you can do a swipe of eyeshadow too. As far as hair goes, my first big tip is to use dry shampoo, of course, but I like to use it preventatively. So instead of waiting till my hair is super greasy to use the dry shampoo, I will put it in my hair when my hair is still relatively clean, and it prevents all of that oil from building up in the first place, which makes for a slightly less icky feeling on your scalp as your hair gets dirty as you wear it for a couple days, before your next shampoo. And then you're also going to want to find some sort of go-to quick hairstyle for your hair. If you have shorter hair, that might be hitting it very quickly with a curling iron or a flat iron. If you have very agreeable hair, it might be as easy as a squirt bottle to just make any crazy pieces lay down. Or for somebody with medium to longer hair, an updo is generally the easiest way to go. I love a good messy bun. I promised it at the beginning of the video, so I'm going to show you how I do my messy bun. It's a 30-second messy bun. And I actually learned this messy bun here on YouTube, so I will be linking that for you also if you want to watch the full tutorial, because she's going to show you much better than I do. But basically, you don't need to brush your hair at all. It doesn't matter if you have curly hair, straight hair. If you have very silky straight hair like I naturally do, sometimes I'll put a sea salt spray in it. That's not something that works well with my hair for styling it, but it gives a little bit of grip if I have air dried and I want to be able to put it in a messy bun without it just completely laying limp once it's on top of my head. So you just push your hair back, run your fingers up the side, and grab it like this. So you're not actually making a fist, you're kind of just weaving your fingers through it, and then lift up all around until you have a fistful of hair, but not a nice neat ponytail. You kind of want it going every which way. You'll have your hair tie on your wrist, and you go over, but not all the way through, and then twist it, and then grab around all the hair as you pull the first hand out, and go back over all the way. So you know how if you were going to do one of those kind of half-through buns, you might loop it a couple times, and then the last loop you would do the halfway through instead of pulling the whole length of your hair through. This is basically just doing that twice, once one way, once the other way. So then I will loosen it up a little bit and pull this part out. Before you go with any bobby pins, you want to pull down any loose pieces you want. If the tails in the back bother you, which honestly I always just leave mine, but if they bother you, tuck them back up into the hair tie. And then my hair, because it is fine, it separates here at the front. So I take 2 bobby pins and I kind of just spread it out on top of my head and pin it. And then pull this side so that it looks more like a complete bun. Pull this side around. Pin that. And now I have all of my hair thrown up on top of my head. It's not perfect. It is a messy bun. And I feel good enough about this hairstyle that if my hair is unbrushed, I can just do this real quick and run out the door and not worry about my hair. I am so glad that messy buns became a thing. Whoever started that, however it caught on, thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually do really like the look of them too. So don't forget to check out the full tutorial that I'm linking for you guys for this messy bun. I don't want to take credit. I did not come up with this at all. So make sure you watch her video, give her a thumbs up, because she really did a great job of coming up with the simplest one. I've watched a lot of messy bun tutorials trying to find my go-to. And once I found this one, there was no going back. I completely stopped looking for them. It's my favorite. If you have a favorite messy bun technique, I'd love to know about it. If you have a YouTube channel that you can leave below, I'd love to check it out. But yeah, the messy bun for medium to long hair, it's really the easiest way you're going to get out that door without having to even bother running a brush through your hair.
So the 3-minute look I gave you was focused on if you're staying home for the day, but if you do need to run out for something, there's very little that a quick swipe of lipstick and some good sunglasses can't fix.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and again, if you liked this, please do give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. I really appreciate the support. You can find me on my blog, thecheekyhomemaker.com, as well as on Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram at thecheekyhomemaker. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!